Aloha everyone and welcome back to the CO2 Rundown. Happy hump day. You gotta come proper. Anyway, look, I got some very special guests joining me today. These two boys, twin boys, are actually my nephews, and they are on a journey, a path that, let's just say, is gonna lead them to the record books. So look, stick around and check this out. I'm excited for today's show. I know you are as well. Let's dive on in to the CO2 Rundown. All right, today I'm gonna start off with this story, and it's one by Stephen Tsai. Basically talking about, giving us a little insight about his life and the things he's seen, the things he's personally had to go through. And it's basically talking about coming out of darkness. That's what I got from it. I don't want to give too many details of this story. I'm just highlighting Stephen Tsai. And brother, after reading this story, man, first of all, I just want to say I'm proud of you, and you know, for sharing that in such a personal thing. But you guys need to go check out Stephen Tsai's story in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser, and trust me, you'll be inspired just as I am for today. So Steve, thank you so much. And now I'm just going to enjoy our conversations on Mondays that much more, brother. Appreciate you. And as we all know, the announcement was made this week that spectators are allowed at sporting events. Woo! Yeah, just a jolt of energy I got there. I know parents, close friends, and family, they're all excited to go out and support their loved ones. You know, as an athlete, there's no better feeling than hearing the crowd in the stands stand up, roar, cheer, chant your name. I'm getting chicken skin under this jacket. I can feel it. That's what we thrive in, man. We, as athletes, we thrive in that environment. And I'm excited to announce that when I found out that this weekend, our University of Hawaii baseball team will be allowing family and close friends to attend this week's game at Les Murakami Stadium. So look, be excited about that. I know the players are. So let's make sure we go. If you're that family member, that close friend, go support and post that thing up on the stories, man, on your IG, social media. We want to see it. We want that energy back. We want to see it. You can dive deeper into that story by Stephen Tsai in today's Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Another thing that's extremely exciting that was put out this week is the visuals, the rendering of University of Hawaii's football stadium that they're going to be playing in for at least this year and probably the next couple of years. We're looking at maybe 3 years or so right there on TC Ching Field. The reconfiguration of, I think, approximately 9,000 fans or so. You guys got to check it out. It's amazing. And again, it's exciting to know that there's going to be fans in the stands at the home games this year. I will be in attendance for sure. I want to get back in that atmosphere. I want to feel that energy. And so you guys, if you haven't checked it out already, it's on the Star-Advertiser, websites and social platforms. You need to check it out. And congratulations to all the athletes, to the football players. This is something to really look forward to. This will get you even more excited in your preparation. It should. All right, as I talked about in this week's baseball weekend, that's what we live for, the roar. We live for the roar in the stands as athletes. So shout out to our, the people in charge and getting these things passed. And I'm just excited. Everyone that gets to go in and enjoy their loved ones playing sports again, because that's what it's all about. Game on. Whew, and speaking of game on, all right, it's on. My nephews are on a journey to do something amazing. Sheldon Shayden, Uncle is so proud of you, and I want to thank you for allowing me to come into your personal space, that space where you've put in the time, you've put in the work, you've trained for the opportunity that's ahead. I want you guys to check this out. All right, aloha guys, Chad Owens here. I am here with my nephews, and first up, I got Sheldon Pacheco, and that's a little out of the ordinary because these are a set of twins, and Sheldon, you came out second. 20 seconds later, these boys was competing from day one, and that's what you guys are doing, man. You guys are getting ready to compete on a global level, right? World Record Chasers. How excited are you for this upcoming lifting competition?
I'm really excited. I'm ready to set the world record.
Yeah, and look, I know you guys are football players, and due to the pandemic, you guys sort of transition. You say, look, hey, we work out anyway. So during the pandemic, you guys dove deeper into lifting to get stronger, to prepare for the next opportunity for football, right? So when was it during this whole time that you personally felt as if you fell in love with lifting?
I always liked lifting because I like getting stronger and setting new PRs.
How many PRs have you set up until this point? Do you know?
No.
How often are you setting PRs? Is it like every 2 weeks, once a month? What has it kind of been?
Like every 2 weeks.
That is amazing. That's why these boys are on here for the world record. Now I got the older brother, Sheldon Pacheco here. Bro, how you doing?
I'm doing good.
First of all, man, I just want to say I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you guys for just all your hard work. I know a lot of times certain things can go unnoticed, but I've been watching you guys, like I told Shayden, man, I've been watching you guys' journey from the very beginning and you guys' growth, not just during this lift and for this competition, but just as young men you guys are becoming. You guys went from boys to now teenagers to, the journey has been amazing to witness from afar, being in Toronto, Canada, now Uncle's back home. So it's been amazing to watch you guys, man. So I just wanted to let you know that I'm proud of you guys. Are you like, do you feel like you're an older brother to Shayden?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I push him. When I set PRs, he tries to go for my number, but sometimes I won't let that happen. So he tries to push harder, and yeah, one time we did this hex bar, and I did one number, and then he was trying to push harder, and he actually did more than me, and I was pretty upset. But
yeah, but that's you guys are twins, bro. We're talking. These guys are twin brothers here, so you can only imagine. Siblings already have that competitive thing with amongst each other, but you guys are twins, and that's the way it should be. It's that iron sharpens iron. Tough love. And yeah, you set a PR and then he wanted to match you. He wants to one up you. And that's that iron sharpens iron. So, I feel the way I look at it, they're just because you were born 20 seconds earlier, I don't, I've grown up and I've had some other twin friends that I've met and they're like, oh, I'm the older one because I was born first. No, you guys were born the same day, just different times. So I look at this as, you guys are equal. You guys are there to push each other. You guys are there to, bring out the best in each other. And that's what I see. And, with that dynamic, is that how it's always been? As far back as you can remember, from when you guys were even younger, is that what it's been? That kind of competition?
yeah, I mean, every day we would compete. With our grades too in school, you'll get the better grades. But right now in 7th grade, I'm getting straight A's. So, yeah.
Man, even on the show, he's competing. He's showing up. This guy. Okay. Well, congratulations on that. Straight A's. That's, hey, everyone watch him. All the kids. Education is always first, and that's going to take you farther than anything in life. So I'm glad you guys are putting that, first. All right, and I gotta bring Dad on with these 13-year-old boys pushing for world records. You know that they have a huge support system and a huge push behind them. And this little backstory, Dad, Danny, is my older cousin. This was the guy that I looked up to growing up as a child. This is the guy that I was nagging him to go run around with him and his friends, to go play basketball. I always wanted to be involved because he was the best. He was the guy I idolized. Kamehameha grad, went on to play football at UNLV, did a lot of amazing things, and now he's a teacher at Nanakuli and giving back to our community here in the football world and training, obviously, the things he's doing with his boys amongst a few other kids. So, Danny, just want to say thanks for your push throughout my life as a kid and all the leadership that you and motivation you helped with for me. But now with your boys, man, like what does it mean to you that they're about to go and, because we know it's going to happen. Listening to the numbers that they're putting up now, these guys are going to break the record. Like, what does that mean, bro?
I'm just proud of them. As a dad, that's all you can really be. So, I'm a firm believer that kids will do what your parents love, yeah. I love sports. My wife played sports. We love sports, so they play sports. And we work out. My wife works out, I work out, and they work out. When they were young, it was a struggle. There was days where we had to force them, but now there's nothing that they want to do it. They're like the ones telling me, Dad, let's go, it's 4 o'clock, we gotta start, so, and that's all it is. And whether or not they played sports or not, they would work out. It's just a lifelong thing. It's a fitness, just health. Health is wealth. I say that to my diet's not the best, but I work out, and it's all about trying to be as healthy as I can. So, as a dad, I'm just proud of them. That's the main thing. I'm proud that they love this. I'm proud because I love it. My wife loves it. So, that we can do it together as a family, it just makes it easier.
Yeah, and that's amazing. Anytime you can have the entire family on board, it makes it a lot easier and more enjoyable. It's family time.
Yeah.
This competition, Wabdal, what is it? How you pronounce it? Wabdal. WABDL.
Yes.
Talk to us about that. Like, where did you even hear about that?
So when football and sports kind of shut down, we had to find something to keep them motivated. It's hard for a kid to go on training with not seeing that end, the light at the end of the tunnel. So I'm fortunate to have a friend, Darren Elisanga, who owns a gym out in Kona. In fact, they're about to put on their own Wabdal competition in Kona on Labor Day weekend. But he is, I believe, our state bench press record here in Hawaii. He has our state bench press record. And, so I talked about it. He's the one introduced me to it. The numbers and stuff, and then when I took a look at the numbers, I was like, wow, maybe the boys could do this. I honestly didn't know. We only started lifting under a bar, I want to say at January of last year when we came back from our football competition. We went up to Ohio. That was the first time we started to actually put a bar under our back, get under the bench and put a bar. So honestly, I didn't know what they could have done, what was capable. And then from there, it's just, again, setting the PRs. That's kind of the thing. Just keeping motivated, setting PRs. I know Shayden said it's like once every 2 weeks, but it's almost to the point where once a week they're setting a PR in something else. Whether it be a squat for 5 or a squat for 8 reps or a bench for this or even a push press. And that's what keeps them motivated. It develops that, that sense of what's next, And
all right, guys, we're going after this world record. We talked about, the obvious. You guys are getting into this bench press, how you are with each other as brothers and as a family. You guys have this support. Let's dive into the details a little bit more. The regimen. How often you guys work out. So right now, what is your weekly workout routine?
We work out every day except for Saturday.
6 days a week.
Yeah.
So Monday through Friday, off day Saturday, recovery day, and then you guys get it on Sunday?
Yes.
Wow, 6 days a week.
Tell
So,
them what we do Monday.
Sheldon, yeah, go through. So you go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sheldon, Shayden, you give me Thursday, Friday, Sunday, okay? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, what are you guys doing, Sheldon?
Monday we have leg day, so it's like squats. We have belt squat or head squat. Yeah, and then Tuesday is our dumbbell bench. We use dumbbells instead of the bar.
It's our push day. That's push day.
And then Wednesday is our back day.
Ooh, strong.
And
Hey, it's true, right? That a strong back helps to get a stronger push. All right.
Thursday is another leg day. Friday is our shoulders day, and then Sunday is our bench day.
It's like your comp prep.
Yes.
Okay. So Saturday, is that a recovery day? Is there anything special you guys do on that day?
Right now we have basketball games.
Wow. So basketball on Saturdays, beach. So it's like a fun day where you guys get to sort of like mentally get away from the weights and from the working out. That's important, man. Okay, what about, and I know the answer to this. What about you guys' diet? What are you guys eating? Like, what's the goal with you guys' diet right now? Sheldon, for you, what's the diet for you right now?
The diet, we eat our we get up, I get up around 7:20. We eat our breakfast. I usually have like a breakfast sandwich. It's like egg, sausage, and a croissant. And then I drink my protein shake in the morning. We have these already made ones, 30 grams, or if we run out of those, then we use 1 scoop of protein for the powder. And then my next meal is around 10 o'clock. I have 3 eggs and 2 hot dogs. That's around 30 grams or 40 grams. I like to get around 30 to 40 grams every meal. And then my next meal is around 1 o'clock. I have like another meal where I've been eating like a sandwich with ham, chicken, and cheese. That's around 30 grams. And my next meal is dinner. And then before we go to bed at like around 8 o'clock, I usually eat like a bowl of cereal and I take my protein shake.
Wow. Is that pretty similar for you, Shayden?
Yeah.
Is there a total as far as a gram difference that you guys are trying to intake? Or it's pretty much the same? The goal is the same for the both of you?
Yeah, he eats a little bit more protein than I do.
So right now the goal is Sheldon takes about 200. That's the goal, about 200 grams. He's up to there where his body can kind of handle it, and he can still eat, his next meal. Shayden's at about 175, so he's about 175, and his body can kind of handle that. One thing they miss, which is important, is because they're young, I don't give them pre-workout, but they eat a bowl of cereal before the kind of in way of Eddie Hall. Eddie Hall likes to have a bowl of cereal. He says that it's his thing, so they kind of caught on to that. They like watching Eddie Hall and Brian Shaw guys, so they eat a bowl of cereal with milk before they work out. So that's kind of like their pre-workout. They get that carb, sugar, and stuff.
All right, out of you two, who is messier? Yeah, you guys can point to the other guy. There you go. Who's the louder one? Who's the smarter one? You're not fighting that, Shayden?
Yeah,
No?
Yeah.
Who is the bigger mama's boy? Wait, you raise your hand. Is it you the mama's boy? You, Sheldon, Shayden? Who's better at football? Who's the faster out of the two? Have you guys raced before? Yeah. Have you guys raced yet?
I do.
By what? By a step? By a lot?
By step. No, sometimes by
Oh, so we did track. We actually did track, and he's faster.
Wow.
Yes.
Who catches the bigger waves? When you guys love the beach? Huh? Who's gonna break the world record? Both of you. Yeah, that's it. Solid. So, yeah, I mean, you guys are very goal-driven, and, you know, I'm excited for you guys. This is an opportunity to get Hawaii behind you guys, you know, as you guys prepare to head to Arizona to break this record. All right, good job, and let's go get this record, man. Let's go. Man, wow, I am still blown away by how far you guys have come, the growth you guys have taken, and the dedication, the discipline, and all the things that come along with being able to attack a goal. For those of you who are watching, for those of you who have just seen that, we can all learn from that. That's how it's done. It takes discipline, it takes consistency, it takes a certain want to, you know, in order to achieve something, achieve greatness. You know, I personally feel that, hey, we should not be reaching for goals that are right here, right? We call that the low-hanging fruit. Yeah, it's easy to pick. But when you shoot for the stars, when you have something that's out of your reach to go after, it takes a little bit more, right? You got to dig a little deeper. You got to get pushed a little bit more sometimes, right? You got to get lifted up, right? It takes those things, but at the end of the day, it takes you as the individual to have that want to. And these two boys, my nephews, Sheldon Shayden, you guys got it, man. And I'm proud of you again. I love you. Yo, keep working. Keep grinding, keep dedicating every day to being better that day than you were yesterday. And that's always the short-term goal. And if you keep that up, that fruit that's way at the top, you'll get that. So proud of you. Thank you guys so much for that. And I want to thank you all for tuning in to today's show. It was a special one. It was a very special one because I got to feature my nephews who's on a path, on a mission to do something that's going to put Hawaii on the map again on a world stage, right? So I got this. I've been rocking this, right? I don't know if you guys have been seeing it. World Record Chasers. That's what they are on. That's the mission that they are on. And again, shout out to Steven Tsai for that amazing story. And fans are back in the stands. Thank you all so much. I'm going to see you guys on Aloha Friday.